Let's see what Nork's got. That smoke going over. New skybox apparent as it lands towards the connector from the Ivy side. And Twist is going to come back to main as NIP burst B.
Yeah, straight down and into the maws of the beast. Well, it's not gone well for Device, who does get dropped right away. Rez looking for a follow-up, but Bubsky's going to best him there in the head-to-head, but then immediately loses his life through the smoke to Hampus. Deary me. It's a 3-on-4. Astralis going to try and collect their thoughts as they move into this one in even odds now, thanks to Dupree. S-Tag's moving in on the railings while the other two take this lower position. Nork is in a bit of danger, but him and Hampus, they've got it under control. S-Tag is left in the clutch. And he is the new face, the new boy on the block. This is a pretty tall order. Down goes the first, and still Twist left to find. He's got the information, but doesn't have a kit. He does land the shot, so he gets all the kills, but it's a round lost for Astralis.
That was filthy. I don't know how S-Tag hits that kill at all, but it's not going to do anything. It's not going to change the outcome of the round.
Magisk, I thought he would have seen the feet there, but Hampus has actually gotten pretty deep. However, it kind of works in Magisk's favor. He does immediately get traded there by Plopsky, and now Bubsky down here in Pop is in danger of getting challenged, and indeed he will. Deary me, S-Tag is wrapping around in through the B site, but already this might have to be a save for Astralis. A 2-on-4, this feels undoable. And it should be exactly that. You can see they're not looking too determined to go for this one.
NIP being so slow and showing no one in main for ages because of Nork's passive T-spawn position. Oh, look who's in Pop. Fancy that.
Oh, it's Bubsky. And this man, he's delivered us some big moments here before. He tries to get the better of Rez and does go down. But something that I love about this Astralis Pop setup is that him and Dupree, Bubsky and Dupree, that is, I was going to say seem to be able to work in tandem really well. But I guess, you know, the downside to being joined at the hip is that, well, you're joined at the hip. But if one goes down, the other is sure to follow. Dupree does get dropped in the Pop, and now they try and make their way out, but actually they decide against it. And while this has happened, S-Tag has pushed in through the B site and now controls the top of Pop. Oh dear, that's the end of Nork. Oh, he's playing around on the ladder. Rez spams him to death. And Rez might have made this round doable now. This was quite the advantage for Astralis to have. Magisk is going to try and go aggressive, and that fight decides so much. Winning that out now leaves Rez all alone. He's looking for this fight while he knows he's got it. Flash goes in. That's going to give up his position. And Magisk just swings and takes him down. Astralis.
Things are 3 here. Hampus going inside a main Device. He's had enough. He wants to get in the face. Oh dear, they're going to drop Pop off the spawn through the smoke. Bubsky sprays. He gets away with 2. Hampus and Rez finding opening kills, and it's 2 apiece for these players. S-Tag at the back of the site has so much to do, and the spray, it's good, but it's not enough. He's down to 20. The molly pushes him back towards the spawn, and with the bomb drop for NIP, they have to go and retrieve. That should give S-Tag some room to move, and he's found himself a second. Rez tagged low. S-Tag with a chance at the 1-on-3.
Gonna get that bomb planted with the smoke down over towards Ivy. S-Tag's route back in is concealed right now. Rez moving into the right side, and S-Tag running forward on the reload. It's such a shame. He gets it close, but no cigar.
Pop, Bubsky only sees them as they come round the smoke, and therefore players like Device are up for grabs. So is Rez to S-Tag. He pushes B, he gets a kill, but he can't save the gun. And NIP, they are tempted by this early deeg. They're going to walk right on in. Bubsky spamming. S-Tag baits the peak. Bubsky's still waiting upper as well, but no one's coming into this position. This deagle can be deadly up close. Oh dear, the spam is good. He's found 2 more. S-Tag, the orb is gone as well. And he is just absolutely ruined NIP on a low economy round. Perfection. Twist is even getting flanked. There's no escaping Astralis.
Twist doesn't know where to look. They are all around him. He's getting encircled by Danes. It's terrifying. And as he creeps forward, this should be the end of Twist. There's S-Tag with the ace. Orp to round it out. 4 with the deeg, 1 with the sniper.
Astralis know that NIP already have players out into the site. Smoking the connector, but 5 players here. Astralis are so prepared.
Oh, yeah, this is rough. You're walking into an extreme situation here if you're NIP. Hampus, though, they call him the tenderizer, and he's going to soften up this hold in quite a big way. He's opened up with 2. Device and Magisk. Oh, there's the lineup for Magisk. And now it all falls onto Hampus. He's got to be the man to see this through right to the very, very end. Bomb dropped out in the open. He's looking for Magisk, who goes on this very long wrap all the way back around to main. Hampus. There was some speculation that when this man joined replacing leikkeet, he might not be able to live up in terms of the firepower that leikkeet provided, but this clutch might already be won by the fact that Astralis, they still think it's A, and now it's dawned on them a little too late. Hampus, his brain swelling, it's huge as he's got this bomb down. It's so much time already ticked off the clock. He's playing inside of the site. Astralis, they've got very little time to play with, so they've got to be fast. They tap the bomb, Magisk is dropped, and now just Device left to beat. Hampus with the 4K gets it all for NIP.
Twist and Nork. Oh no, this is the bomb as well. This is everything. S-Tag's looked away, he's not realized. Finally checking it, Nork has no idea, and it's all going to come crumbling down.
This isn't ideal for S-Tag though. Rez is wrapping around, and the timing just couldn't be worse. For S-Tag. Twist, they never even saw him back here in main. But Magisk certainly will. Nails that shot, and now the remaining two for NIP. They're going to try and run the gauntlet, but you got to run past Magisk, and that's a pretty tall order. It all falls onto Plopsky with so little HP. These AWPs up against him. Maybe gives him a fighting chance, and he just about gets into Pop Dog. Is he going to try and repeat the success of a man named Hampus? No, there's no time. Yeah. That's why Hugo.
Getting given towards T-Con. That's been a bit of a problem in the past with Hampus and Plopsky finding these entries. Let's see if it comes back to haunt Astralis again.
Well, deep angle for Device. That's where he does his best. Magisk going to offer up another on this AWP, and in with a second for Magisk. This double AWP setup has torn apart the A play. 30 seconds time of the essence here, but both players getting bested in an instant, and S-Tag's flank gets shut down as well. We don't catch the kill from Rez.
Typically see that thrown from above Pop, but he's got lots in store. Device as well. He's been missing these opening shots. He has been following up later in the round, but that's giving NIP a lot of room. Device steals it away, and the bomb goes flying down as well. Nork, he needs to pick up a star performance on this AWP. He's getting pushed from the sidelines. His teammates gone. Everyone coming through Con as well, and CT Spawn. Nork, a lot to do. Not a lot of time to do it. That's a good shot, but they know where he is.
Yeah, and that bomb's dropped out in the open. The prying eyes of the Device are a little too much. 7 on the board for Astralis. They keep it neck and neck. Looking like it might be a fast B play. S-Tag, can he hold the line? He's having a great game so far, if this was the time for it, but he actually gets cancelled out right away. There's Device nailing Nork in through the bomb trade. Unplanted though, and a chance for NIP in spite of being a man down. They're going to try and go aggressive here on Plopsky while the rest of the gang play the bomb. Even as he gets away with one, Dupree trades it immediately. Rez is still inside of the site, armed with that Mac-10, and he's got Twist at ramp, who can out. Gonna have to reposition, but the smokes have completely cut Twist out. For all intents and purposes, Rez is entirely alone right now. Twist has had to go through the smoke. There's a double. Twist ducking down, try it. Oh, he nails it. Twist! What a way to get an 8th round for NIP. The Deagle proves too strong. For the time being, is going to isolate this fight onto Twist, who, even though he drops that smoke, something tells me that's not going to be enough to stop Astralis from coming on through. Twist has got to hold the line. Oh dear, they're closing the gap. Twist, he can hear the footsteps pitter-patter, getting closer and closer. No. And Magisk bests him in the head-to-head. Now they flood through the Ivy smoke that they put down, and they wrap into this site. Magisk in with another. As this site crumbles under the weight of Astralis, Hampus from in the Pop Dog trying to reclaim lost ground, but his teammate in Nork gets dinked. Rez bested as well. It's all on Nork. 1 HP in a dream, and it's not going to happen. Dupree, Magisk, and Device, the 3 old boys of Astralis, they put up all the kills needed.
Down on B with half his size behind the wall, and S-Tag is stuck under as well. There's nowhere to go. They finally catch Twist. He hunts too much, but it's still a safe round for NIP, a 4-on-2. S-Tag getting flashed into mid will at least clear that one out. Banana's held by Device, but he is so low. He's 1 nade or a couple of shots away from death.
Move towards this B site to try and draw rotations, and it has shuffled around the players on A, but if Device falls, this A lurk is going to struggle to get much done, and it pounces already dealing with Rez. Device just backs out, keeps himself alive. That could prove critical as long as S-Tag is able to get into A, and he is. So now they still have this 2-on-2 open thanks to Device not overextending. Hampus tries to pick up the pace. Now he's here fighting in the site alone, but he deals with S-Tag. It falls onto Device. Last spotted over at B. He could be anywhere. Smoke on the bomb. Device moving in. Plopski from behind the boxes locks in the round for NIP. Yeah, while this has been happening, dupreeh was lurking on A to keep players there. More damage dealt onto Plopski. His time on this earth might be limited, and Device is going to catch him. Hampus struggling to do anything, right? With these smokes down, he's not going to have much of a say in the round. NIP, they're going to have to set up for a 4-on-5 retake. Hampus is just stuck in this smoke. He's trying to make a play happen. The Device spams him down. NIP really up against it, and with dupreeh still yet to activate this flank in through the A bomb site, he could be the difference maker if this round wasn't already decided. S-Tag nailing another, and now dupreeh coming in. There it is, they're pincered, they're locked down, and it will be the finishing round for Astralis. Coffin nades don't find anything, and it's a smoke push for NIP if they do want to commit. S-Tag in the back of the site. All the pressure is on S-Tag now to try and hold on, and they are swarming him down. He gets bested right away. Magisk, while he does follow up with one, that is it. The remaining three for Astralis pouring in through CT. They've got a tall task ahead of them in this oh-so-important pistol round. And as they're trying to recompose, as they're trying to move in, their numbers are getting thinned out. Device and dupreeh left in this one. Plopski draws the attention of Device in and nails the shot, just leaving it onto dupreeh. Now, he's had many a 1v3, but this one is asking too much of him. NIP, the pistol round goes their way.
They spot two, but no bomb in sight. It's left down the bottom and middle. There's Device. We were waiting for it. The Deegs for Astralis have bailed them out of so many rounds in the first half of this map. Hampus, hello. He is creepy crawled up towards Cart, but Device is checking it. He ain't falling for your antics. And now NIP 3 up. No guns to be retrieved for Astralis. They're kind of out of your reach right now. They've got to win the fight still with pistols.
Oh, and this time Device gets bested. It's all onto dupreeh at the site alone. 5-7 chimes in with one, but he's backed into a corner. 3-on-2, man advantage still with Astralis, unless Bubski were to give that fight over. So he just falls back and waits for his team to arrive in rotation. NIP trying to hold on to this site. These pistols pose a real threat the closer they get. Nork down in pit, trying to bail his teammate out and put a stop to this short push. Now an AK's been retrieved. Magisk wins his fight, and Bubski follows up. Astralis, they steal it away. They're about to get challenged in a very big way. You can see S-Tag is waiting with this smoke, but already NIP, they're through it. They've run the gauntlet, and they get res slipping on by into CT. Astralis don't seem aware of this, and so res could do some real damage. S-Tag trying to hold on, but he's never aware. Swept out of the sight by res, and now looking to continue his reign of terror. Res in with another quick switch out to the M4. Does get bested by Bubski. 2-on-3. And this was just pistols once again for the NIP boys. On the other side of things, it's new meets old, but down goes Bubski, and dupreeh left in an undoable round.
It's important that NIP wait for him there. They give him the room to get in position. They don't die early. That's a call he's making. Just don't die. dupreeh, he's killing everyone right now, and he will get out with all three, but he's not going to stop the round. NIP take 10. Bubski thought he found a timing, but his back was spotted, and up long they go with that arch smoke. Astralis, they just concede the B site. They know it's a great shot from Nork. Pinpoint accuracy to the head of dupreeh. And Device hidden at the back of the site. I'm really just looking for positives here. No kills are coming through. There's one from Device, but it's going to be quickly traded. NIP, they don't let this one falter. S-Tag in a clutch that's far past his pay grade at this point. And NIP, 12 rounds as predicted. No hitches, no issues.
The money. You need these rounds, and you need them cleanly if you're Astralis. NIP, they try and change the pace, and while dupreeh does get one, that is all for his troubles. Goes down immediately after it. Mid-control taken, and faltering is Device. Fast flank from S-Tag on the cards, and an early rotation from Magisk. S-Tag going to open up with that, and now Bubski trying to hold from the apartments, gets himself another. Nork all alone, trying to hold on to the A site, looking to get the bomb down, but Magisk denies it. 9 on the board for Astralis.
NIP don't care. It's one dude throwing a molly and the rest of them hitting a hard. Device has to fall off. Dupree's already spotted them. NIP, they're just running it back. They're just rinsing and repeating, and they're going to find the opening kill as well. Double down for Plopski. That A site is being lost. S-Tag on a quick flank, but the Deeg shuts him down, and that opens up paths, options for NIP. If they want to back up, they can. Still looking for a pick into the A site. Magis is spamming from Library, drawing the attention. Device tucked inside of the site. They are going to check it. They've already spammed the wall. They're looking for him, and only one for Device. Leaves Magis in a clutch. He's got to lead by example. First kill, bomb plant. The spray is good, but the double peek is here, and NIP do not let him get out alive. The pressure from this Swedish side. They don't even have anyone dropping a smoke. Guns out for everyone, and NIP are going fast.
This is it for Astralis. If this round doesn't go their way, Cologne could be over. They're going to have nothing left, and so this hold matters so much. They deal with it well. Dupree and Magis coming alive. Rez has once again wrapped in through CT. He gets past Dupree on this offensive. No one has any idea. Bobski's even clearing out Banana. They are wondering, where has Rez gone? The Phantom Menace here emerging, but no one is giving up a fight. Bobski's going to spot it, and Dupree is there to lock it in. Another 3K. The A side of the map to just cause chaos. CT smoke goes down, but Device is holding it. That's a sitter. Now the utility goes down at B. They've got to go through that smoke, and Magisk waits, naded, and then finished off by Rez. All the pressure now falling onto S-Tag. If there ever was a time to show up, it is now. He's just trying to buy time for Device to move in at the coffins. Astralis, they molly out S-Tag, but it's a little too shallow. And for Rez and Nork, Rez gets behind enemy lines again, but this time he can't get anything done from this position. They know his whereabouts. They know what's going on. NIP, there's no time in the round, and Device coming alive with 3. Astralis onto 11.
Covered, but Astralis, they've been giving middle away most of these rounds on the CT side regardless. Deep grenade, nice stuff, does a lot of damage. Device's utility has been really good, and he's going to throw another nade in towards short. It follows up onto Rez. There is no escaping. Like magnets, Twist, he's going to find the entry. Dupree in the back of the graveyard, he's going to be put into a coffin, and Device on the site has got a lot to answer for. The flick and the pistol's out. He can't close the round. Nork now given a chance, and he's grabbed his weapon of choice.
Up on Nork, this is scary. Nork knows where one of these players are at least. They're already pushing in. He's got to be flawless, and they're just wrapping him. They execute Nork. They lock in the round. 13 for Astralis. Well, this time, Young Gun Bobski is down in the pit. He's been playing up on balcony a hell of a lot, and the results just haven't been there. This time, him and Dupree have got to try and go above and beyond. Boy. They're already close, and Bobski falls. Twist in with another. Dupree, the only man left standing in this A site, and he is hung out to dry, having to play this on 4 points of health all alone. His teammates trapped on the other side of that long smoke, and Dupree dealt with the pistols here, trying to get NIP over the line, but the bomb plant is denied, and that gives precious time away to Astralis, forces NIP's hand. They're looking for kills that just aren't being given to them. Bomb snatched up by Nork. Twist landing a dink as well. It comes down to this. This round decides so much, it feels like. The pistol's almost doing it for NIP, and Twist is in with another. S-Tag now. He's got to step up. He's got to deliver through the smoke. Shots flying in. He doesn't know where Nork resides. He is hoping that chance goes his way, and nothing has presented itself yet. S-Tag him with the peek. They know where he is. They've got him trapped. A horrible spot to be in. He tries to swing wide. They're looking for the double peek, and Twist is just being a nuisance down in the pit. S-Tag, time is of the essence. He needs the kills, and he needs them now. They're not given over. It's 15 for NIP.
Again, the double B. Astralis, they don't want to be burned by another one of these fast A plays from NIP, but it's fast up the banana instead. Plopski with a pick over the roof, or over the logs rather, taking down Magisk. That is not the start Astralis needed, and they are scrambling for a rotate as well, conceding banana, and Device has come back towards this B bomb site. Bubsy's gone on this push. This has netted him so much control, but this time Twist is ready for it, and he's not going to let Bubsky go over the line. 5 on 3, NIP in control, looking at that semi-final spot. Astralis' map pick is falling by the second.
Just now, the brains behind this operation has to just try and lead the team and watch with his palms sweating As Astralis try and recover this 3-on-4 to stay alive. They go ahead of the molly.
No.
Device, he's got to do a lot. He's in the B site all alone. S-Tag is still on rotation back in CT. Device, what can he do? Over goes Plopsky. S-Tag through the smoke is only good for one. And Dupree, he's given us many, many clutches. He's got to try and recover this round for Astralis. NIP, they are stood on the finish line, and Dupree is all that stands between them and semi-finals. Peek out from Hampus, they know where he is. Orps on the line. Dupree shut down by Rez. NIP get it done in two. They're going to the semis.